What's up, everybody? It's your boy College Young YT. We back at some Hogwarts Legacy. I did part one yesterday. I did have to stop the live stream because I had work in the morning. Now I'm off. I can live stream as long as I want. We're just gonna hop right into it. This is the part two. Let's get right into it. 140. What's that noise?
Revelio.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise. Good. Now, the basic cast.
Protego.
Well done.
Here we go.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say
I'm not all of my students with this adept. I do understand lively duels. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
He fell off the table.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Levioso! Revelio.
What's in here? Ooh, what is up here? No, I don't have nothing to that.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Revelio.
Why do I see a chest? Hold on. Oh, I didn't mean. Okay. Apparently I can't.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the...
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio.
Bro, where is this chest? Is it downstairs? Oh, I can't open that.
Leviosa!
Nope. No, that don't work on that.
Revelio.
Build a chest. I can't open it.
Leviosa!
Lumos.
Nope.
Revelio.
Need to look for a book.
If you could just tread carefully, that's all I ask.
Okay.
Even Ferdinand Octavius Pratt gets hung properly.
That's weird. Okay.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
Nothing else is in here besides that door.
If you put a foot wrong, it's just, well, there's a rather foul odor.
Revelio.
That's why I checked right there.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Why is everybody looking at me? I don't like that.
Revelio.
Bro, how far do I gotta go up?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Levioso.
I have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Revelio.
I'd rather go alone.
And then the werewolves join the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves! Where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752!
And by the end, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It
Oh,
was Albert
shoot.
Boot.
I didn't
No,
even
it
see
wasn't.
him.
It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister black?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flat.
Peeves.
Revelio.
You'll get us all detention.
Yep, I knew it. Had to be chasing. How do you solve stuff like this? Let's see. Yeah, I don't understand that part.
Revelio.
Attacked by Ranrock's loyalists.
Thomas Brown. Well, perhaps not Madam Scrivener, but anyone else, I'd say.
Here! Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Why she sound like that?
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?